Oh, she strutted right here for 5 minutes or more. Yes. Here goes out. I can just see his tail. Got him.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I got something really fun and interesting that you guys can probably already tell from Tyler's screen. We're going to be shooting the Crosman F4 at 60 yards and in, so 50 to 60. I want to try nothing but long range shots with this. I did put my own scope on the rifle. As you guys can see, I have the penny scope that I've had on a few other air guns, and this scope performs really good with all my air guns that I put it on. They all have shot really consistent with these scopes here. But what I did as of this morning is I went ahead and I test fired rounds. I was shooting these. So I was shooting these PBA by Gammo, the real golds. Granted, they shoot really good. Even at far distances, they shoot even better than the bullets I'm using now. But the thing about these are, for 100, you're only getting 15 in a pack. You know, you're talking the same price as 22 shells, pretty much. 22 shells are probably more than that now, but regardless, they're expensive. So I went ahead and I got a whole box over here, and it's loaded with different types of pellets for 177. So I went through them and I shot 5-shot groups, and a lot of the groups was just everywhere. I mean, they were shooting the size of probably a foot at 60, you know, all around. Well, finally I went to the Crosman Hollow Point premieres, and a guy in my comment section last night commented on the first review I did on this, and he was like, try the Crosman Hollow Points, which at 20 yards we did, but this gun performed horrible at 20. But the thing about an air gun is, if you move a distance, that same pellet will perform better at a distance, or maybe it will perform worse at a distance and better at close range. So me, I usually like to experiment with the pellets. I like shooting them at different, you know, yardages and everything to figure out, you know, let's say if I'm going squirrel hunting for long distance, then I'll say, well, I'll use them pellets. And if I'm squirrel hunting close distance, say a corn pile or something, I say, well, I'll just take these, you know, the pinpoint accuracy regardless. So we have the winner of the pellets for 50 to 60 yards. Like I said, I fired about 6 other kinds. I had different weight grains, different shapes, sizes, the whole nine. These performed the best out of everything I had. They're Crosman Premier Hollow Point by 7.9 grain. So, you know, kind of a light factor, on a lighter end factor. You'd figure, especially today, we got a little bit of a wind breeze. You'd figure that the wind would carry your pellet a little bit, but it ain't. You know, it's pinpoint down there right now. So with that being said, pretty much I'm going to put you guys on some targets. I put some weed little things down there. As you'll see, it's going to be, you know, pretty difficult to hit those, but you never know until you try. So with that being said, let's get you guys down range, and then I'll give you guys an overview of what I think of my personal perspective if, let's say, I was going to hunt long range with the Crosman F4 Premier. Stay tuned. Alright y'all, here we go. We're about to shoot 60 yards, okay? If you look out there, way out there, we got 2 clay pigeons hanging on a branch. Right there. So I get to miss the targets 3 times total, no matter what. So I get to shoot at each one of them 3 times to see if I hit them. So that being said, let's go ahead and load up and we'll start. Alright, here we go, y'all. Top left. Alright, I cut the top of it. We'll go ahead and count it. And hit that branch just right. I'm wanting to say I cut it. It looked like I cut it in the scope. We'll go down to the second one. 60 yards. Split that one into pieces. Okay? So now we'll move down to 50. Right there, you see the clay pigeons on the bank? I put one, it's gonna be a hard one to hit. It's right there. It's covered up in leaves a little bit. All right, y'all. That's a big camera, so it's very difficult to use it on high zoom, but as you can see, there's a clay pigeon right there. I'll put an arrow to it. I'm gonna try to cut straight through the stem and hit the clay pigeon. This one here is probably gonna be the difficult shot of the time. See if we can make it. I got it. I cut the whole top of it. I'll count it. Even though it didn't explode it. It was just the angle I hit it, but I'm sure you can see it exploded the top of it. So now we'll move on down. I got one setting up on the post. That one there is 50 on the money. The one on the post we're about to shoot, right on the money at 50. No, pulled. Alright, I didn't really get down on the gun. Got it, right? I don't know. Dang. I'm not sure if I got that one. I shot 3 times at it. Okay guys, you see the clay pigeon and a shell right above it. We're gonna shoot the clay pigeon laying down flat, and then we'll go to the shot shell. These are empty shotgun casings, no gunpowder, nothing. Try this at your own risk. I'm not at fault if you get injured. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I see where that hit. This is me. I cut a hole right through the center of the clay pigeon. Okay, now we'll move to the shell. I don't know why it's not breaking these clays. Okay, moving to the shell right above it. I missed it on the side, nicked the corner of it maybe. Okay, if we go right above it, we got another shell. Right there. That shell up top of the bridge is 52 yards. Let's see if we can hit it. Yep. Perfect. Okay. A lot of this probably ain't even gonna be edited because I know a lot of you will be like, oh, he was missing, he just added it to where he hits them, so bear with me here. Okay, them's the last 2 shells. 1 shot at each of them. I'm not even gonna edit half of this. Make sure I'm on them. Here we go. It's so hard to hit them because of the pull on me. I'm pulling a little bit when I'm shooting. Other than that, I would be alright. I'm going to shoot the top right one now. It's a miss. Alright, the last target down there, y'all. We have a clay pigeon laying right there. That clay pigeon I believe to be 55 yards. 54. Basically 55. So, here we go. Last shot. see if we can nail it. Yep, split right to the top of it. And again, not edited. That's 8 minutes long is how long it took, but that's fine. So I was saying after we shot, I was going to tell you guys if I would squirrel hunt with this rifle and try to shoot squirrels at 50, 60 yards. And the answer is simply no. The rule for me this year is if the squirrel's at 30, I would take a shot at 30, but anything over 30, I'm not shooting. Halo CL 300 rangefinders, that's what I was just now rangefinding all that with. I'll have these with me on every hunt I go on, and I'll be ranging a squirrel, and if he's over 30, I'm not going to shoot. And I'm not saying that the pellet gun's not going to kill a squirrel if I did hit him. It's the problem was if I would hit the squirrel per se. I can sit down here and I can shoot all day long and maybe cut the whole center out of the target. But when you're in the woods and you're taking a shot on a 50-yard squirrel, chances are he's going to be moving, or he might hear your pellet gun crack, and your bullet's only moving 1,000, which I get. I think 22 is moving like 1,300 feet per second. And I shoot squirrels up to 100 yards with a 22. But for some odd reason, I can do it with a 22, but when it comes to an air gun, it's a difficult shot. Believe it or not, it's a really difficult shot. I have made them before, but it's difficult. And I'm sure if you squirrel hunt with an air gun, you understand what I'm saying. It's just really difficult to make a long distance shot like that on a live target. You know, you can do it on target that's not moving, but when it comes to something that's alive, has reflexes, it's pretty difficult to touch. So the golden rule for hunting with the F4 this year is if he's 30 and under, he's game. If he's not, I'm not even going to bother taking shots on him this year. That's just my honest opinion on me taking shots. Now, I'm not saying don't go out there and shoot at squirrels at 50, 60. If you want, you can. That's on you. If you think your gun's got enough foot-pound energy and all that, go ahead. But me personally, if he's 30 and under, he's dead. If he's over, I'm just going to let him go. Last year, I'm sure a lot of you day one people that's watched, you've seen me take shots at ridiculous shots. I should have never even shot. I should have waited on squirrels, and you've seen the outcome. Squirrel's gone, never hit him. And when I did hit a squirrel, he actually would get away. I hit him with 22, and he went in a hole, and etc. He got away from me. So, that's just me. This is my honest review on the Crosman F4 for long range. I did one at 20 and 30. These are 50 and 60 yard groups, and I could probably even stretch this rifle out. I want you guys to comment down below if I can get enough of you all to comment down there and tell me, you know, hey, go shoot at 70, 80 yards. I'd say 80 yards is about the farthest I'm able to get around here. At that distance, I'll probably guess it's going to be a super heavy pellet to shoot out there at 100, but I could be wrong. These was very light, and 50, 60 yards was, you guys seen it, they perform outstanding. It was me on the other end that was missing. Once I got down on the gun, I got a perfect grip on it, got the buttstock down, and got a real good tight aim. Boom, deadly. It's a nitro piston, as it says right here on the barrel. So that's pretty cool, nitro piston. And yeah, an $89 rifle, I've gotten more out of it than what I even expected. And I just can't wait to go out and shoot a couple squirrels with this and shoot them with the Ruger like last year. But so that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And like I said, if you want to see 90 and 100 yard groups on the Crosman F4, let me know and we can make it happen. So with that being said, I'll see you all on another episode of Huntfishohio Outdoors.
He hit it hard.